Now, GBK Korea Project Officer, Nigeria Tobacco Control Alliance, is joining me now to highlight the importance of the day. Good to have you, GBK. Now, what's your reaction to the calls by the WHO for African governments to impose levies on the tobacco value chain?
Thank you for having me this evening. We at Nigerian Tobacco Control Alliance are supporting the call by WHO for African countries to increase taxation greatly. WHO has 75% tax on WHO, but many African countries, especially Nigeria, ECOWAS has 50%. But it's quite unfortunate that Nigeria is still struggling to get to up to even 30%. So we are joining voice with WHO to call, especially Nigeria government, to make sure that they increase the taxation, because tobacco production from the farming of tobacco to the last stage, which is consumption, is only poisonous. Nothing, no benefit to the health, no matter what. So we are calling so that let the polluters pay. Tobacco industries are causing pollution every now and then. So Nigerian government should, as a matter of fact, increase the taxation so that they will pay for the harm they are doing to our environment.
Now, GBK, this is not the first time efforts such as restrictions and levies have been placed on tobacco sales and the industries, but it doesn't seem to have stopped or slowed the sale and use of tobacco. So what would make this one any different?
Well, we know that the stock in trade of tobacco industry is to make sure that policies and laws to govern or to control tobacco, they will make sure that it doesn't work. That has been that trade all over the globe. And that's what we call tobacco industry interference. Because we know that, yes, there are some policies, even in Nigeria, there is Nigerian Tobacco Control Act of 2015 and Regulation of 2019. We know that we have the laws. Yes, they have not been fully implemented, but something has been done. And like in Nigeria, before now, you can believe with me that in Nigeria, we don't have tobacco products that have graphic health warnings. But in Nigeria today, almost all the tobacco cigarette products you see in our markets, they have graphic health warning. They're trying to tell people, if you can't read, you can see the picture, the harms that tobacco is causing. So we are not saying that it would be so easy, because the elephant is always in the room. So what we are saying is, yes, we keep on pushing as advocates. We are not going to get back to say, okay, since there have been some policies and they were not implemented. No, we only look at the gains we've made so far and push for that, believing that, yes, definitely, Nigerian government will do the needful by our advocacy, making them, calling their attention to know that this is a menace that we need to, as a country, stand up firmly.
Let me jump in here. Let's look at other options to help the fight, and look at the impact of tobacco production and usage on health and the environment, which you highlighted. Are there any alternatives that can be explored?
Okay, the only alternative is as an alliance, we are calling on Ministry of Agriculture to look for alternative cropping. I know that some countries like Kenya and co, they've introduced the tobacco farmers to alternative crops so that are more viable, that they will make more gains. But Nigerian case is even so pathetic that we don't even know how many tobacco farmers we have in the country. I don't think the Ministry of Agriculture has that statistics. So the only alternative to tobacco cropping, but in terms of tobacco smoking, there is no alternative to tobacco consumption. But to cropping, there can be alternative crops that will make the tobacco farmers to leave tobacco farming and go to more eco-friendly crops.
Let's close on this. Like fossil fuel, some countries in Africa make a lot of, if not their significant revenue from tobacco. Talking about Malawi, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and a few others. How will this affect them revenue-wise?
Okay, it's a win-win situation. If Nigeria should increase its taxation, yes, it's a win for the country in terms of revenue, especially now that countries are looking for every legitimate way to increase their revenue. Nigeria is not left out. We know our own here that we need it more. We need it more than other countries. So it's a win-win for all of us. Nigeria will get more revenue, and the sole aim, as a public health advocate, the sole aim is to reduce consumption, to reduce the disease intake by our people. So it's a win-win that Nigeria will make more revenue from tobacco taxation. As I said, Nigeria is supposed to be the shining star for other African countries to follow. ECOWAS has 50%, and Nigeria is just struggling to get to 30%. Nigeria is about to start implementing 30% of taxation on tobacco, which is far cry from ECOWAS, from W.H.O. So it will be a win-win for both the government in terms of economically speaking. Then it will be a win-win health-wise, because when the price is out of reach of some people, you will know that tobacco is a luxurious good that you, if you need it, you must pay for it. It's so amazing that tobacco, Nigeria is one of the cheapest places in the world, global village, that you can see tobacco as cheap, as ridiculous as it is.
All right,
With 5
Chibike,
naira,
I'd like to thank you for your time, and Chibike Nwokore, many thanks for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.